And we're back to learning Inkscape in year day 53. And let me show an example where we have to apply multiple path operations. And here you can see it can become quite complex. In this case, we're gonna create a circle. You can create that holding control and going to 45-degree angle while you drag it. Make sure it has a stroke, no fill. You can get rid of the fill by clicking on the X and hold Shift and click on a color swatch to give it a stroke. Then use Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V to copy it, reposition it. Select both. Again, Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V. Click on it again, hold Control, and now you can rotate it. Let me copy this so that we have it for comparison. And now I select it all and I use Combine. You can see this combines the 4 elements into one path. I create a rectangle on top, just a fill, no stroke. Select it all and then go to Path and Division. And in earlier versions, this actually gave you the single elements. Now it's kind of like a raster. It doesn't work anymore in the newest version. So then we press Ctrl Z. Beforehand, I go to Path and use Stroke to Path. And now I do it again. Select it all the rectangles on top, Path and Division. And now all of these elements are individual elements. Looks a little bit weird. Let me just select it all and I go to Path and Break Apart. So this breaks all of these paths apart and makes them basically one element again. Then we get rid of the fill and I add a stroke and you can see what we've got now. Again, these are multiple operations, a little bit more complex. And don't worry if that was too complex. I'm going to show you an easier way to create something like this in the next video. But I wanted to cover it so that we can compare it to the easier way of doing this in the next video. But you can see now all of these different areas are single elements. I can give that a specific fill color and even a specific stroke color. And this was the way you simply had to do it back then before a new tool was introduced, I believe in version 1.3, but it's definitely there right now in 1.4 and higher. And I'm going to show you that in the next video, and you will see that it's much easier to use, especially when you have more complex designs that you want to create using the path operations. I still hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.